Hello there, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I really appreciate you being here. Maybe it's the first time, thank you for that, and I hope that you'd like to subscribe and watch some of the videos that I've uploaded previously and anything that I'll upload from now on. The reason I decided to make this video was because of this product right here. This is the Curly Q Curling Gel, Flaxseed and Castor Oil Curl Enhancing Gel for all curly girls. And truly, that's what it is. I find it to be a super moisturizing, super plumping enhancer, curl enhancing gel. I didn't find it to have very much hold. It wasn't something that was going to give me a cast. It wasn't going to tame a ton of frizz. It wasn't, the purpose of it felt like just expanding the hair, but not making it gigantic frizzy like I got electrocuted. It was plumping. It felt like my hair was holding more water than normal because of it. And all of the product felt very gel-like in a plump way. If you think about Eco Styler, hopefully you've tried it. If not, I recommend it completely, wholeheartedly. It is a product that feels very sticky and very thick. This one felt more light and more full of water. I can't explain it other than that. I just felt like it had so much water. And yeah, the first ingredient is water. Second ingredient is glycerin, then PVP, then flaxseed, olive oil, castor oil, avocado oil, shea butter, honey, and then the fragrance and the rest. This product is something that I had not heard of before. I bumped into it in Marshall's, but I haven't repurchased it because I have a lot of other things that I need to go through first. This product I hadn't heard of, and I felt that it was good enough and I loved it so much that I needed to shout it from the rooftops. And no, this isn't sponsored. They don't know that I exist, and I only know that they exist because I bumped into it and I read the ingredients and I was like, whoa, this sounds really good. I love it and I recommend it, and it's about $20-ish on their site, but at the store, if hopefully you've got one of those near you, it's $6. I paid only $6 for this one. It contains 15 ounces. I feel like it contained about 8 because I used quite a bit, but that's just how I roll. I use a lot of product. And yeah, this one is one that I give 5 stars all around. For the value, I paid $6. Even if it was 20, I would still be very happy with it. As far as performance, it did what I wanted to do. It enhanced my curls. It definitely added plumpness and hydration, and it did help with definition and clumping. Also with frizz, but I didn't feel that it was a frizz product. It didn't feel like it targeted frizz. So this one is the reason for the video, and also the #1 recommendation as far as this collection. Next, we've got this guy. It is the Suave Essentials Daily Clarifying with Deep Cleansers for Normal to Oily Hair Shampoo. Long-lasting fragrance. Yeah, rather not have fragrance, but okay. This one I only use for clarifying, and I do my clarifying washes about once a month, probably less than that, every 2 months or every 3 months or every 6 months. It really depends on how my scalp and my hair is feeling. If I feel that there's any buildup, that's when I do it. If I'm gonna do a protein treatment, that's when I do it. And if my hair is behaving oddly and I feel like maybe it's time to clarify, I do it. It's not something that I do every day because it wouldn't work. Even though it says daily clarifying, it's got a lot of sulfates in here. I am curly girl friendly in what I purchase and what I use, so this is only there for when I need to clarify. How many? I have a problem. And this isn't all of them. Since last time I uploaded or got active on social media, I have repurchased this specific gel so many times. It is the Instant Freeze Gel 20-hour max hold with Australian jojoba oil and sea kelp. Maximum hold. This guy is probably my #1 gel for hold, for definition, for controlling frizz, for clumping, even the scent, everything. I do have a lot of others that I would replace if I got tight on my budget. If I wanted to go even cheaper than this, I could. For example, Eco Styler. You can just live off of that and not use anything else. Even as a one product styling, I love it and it gets me by and it's amazing, and I'm probably gonna repurchase. I have some Eco Styler in my stash, but I'm not currently using it. This is what I'm currently using. This is what I've been using since you last heard from me, and it's probably what I'm gonna keep using unless I'm testing something. If I'm testing something, if I want to try something, I'm not gonna be using it. It'll get replaced for that time, but I just love it. And it's so available. If I run out of gel, it's at my local grocery store, and it's at every pharmacy. It's just everywhere, and there's some coupons sometimes. I just love it. And if you don't have it available to you, I can recommend some other gels, and I have so many favorite products listed on my Instagram and also on my videos. If you want to find something other than that and you've got a similar head of hair like mine, then some of those might work for you. I do have a lot of products that I run through that are not here because I had to toss the bottles when we moved, or they're just bottles that got tossed because I forgot to save them. I apologize. But this guy, it's a bottle that's been in every single one of my empties. It's because this bottle was a shampoo bottle. I have filled it and refilled it and refilled it and refilled it with this specific gel. So many times. The same gel I just mentioned. Yeah, it's a problem. This is the Curly Hydration Shampoo from Eden Body Works. Smell hibiscus honey. I liked it. It was a little bit too creamy for me, baby. It might be for tighter textures. My texture is a little bit more loose. It can get way down if I overdo the moisture. With this one, I liked it. I would not repurchase though. I got this one at Marshall, and it was a good price for the size. I believe I paid $7, and it usually retails for 10-ish. I think it's sold at Sally's. I think you'll find it at Target as well. I would recommend this if you've got tighter hair than me. If you've got looser hair than me or hair like mine, I would not recommend it. It might be too heavy. Next, we have the Inspiraling spray in the scent Island Fantasy. It is a midday curl refresher. I have not yet figured out how to refresh with sprays. It doesn't work. It hasn't worked, and I don't know if it's ever gonna work. I only use this as a spot refresher. So let's say this curl was misbehaving and it wasn't wanting to curl. It was looking funky. It was kind of straight or super frizzy. I would grab it. I would wrap it around my fingers, make a coil, and before that I would get it kind of moist with this or just water. Truly, I would not recommend this product because I don't feel that it is necessary. But if you like having something that has moisturizers and aloe, glycerin, some oils, it does have fragrance. If you want something other than water, then yeah, for sure. I don't know how this would perform if I were to wake up tomorrow and just spray all over and scrunch. That hasn't worked for me. It makes me look very frizzy. It even loses some of the definition that I had the day before. It's not my preferred method. Only buy this if you have already love refreshing with a spray. Next, we have the Nature Mother's Curl Talk Sculpting Gel Frizz Control, anti-frizz and flexible for a flake-free firm hold. I do find that if I overdo this gel, I can start to flake. I haven't tried overdoing this one, or I haven't paid attention to see if it does not flake, but it's in the claims. I'm assuming it doesn't, because if it had, I would have noticed it as a negative, because negatives are usually more memorable than positives, sadly, in the human experience. But this one is a hold in the 3 from 1 to 5 range. I really like this, but it is pricier than this one, as far as I can tell. As far as I remember, this one costs more than this one, so rather stick with this. I do like this though, and I would recommend it if this is available to you and this one isn't, or if you really like the scent and you don't like this one. I don't see why though. I like both, and I kind of prefer this one. It might be nostalgic, and it might be that I'm used to it, but yeah, for me these two are kind of comparable. Next, we have a favorite, an oldie, but a favorite. This is the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Zero Silicone Smoothing Light Spray. Frizzy fine hair, weightless frizz control. I don't find this to be a frizz preventing spray. I use this as a hairspray in a liquid form. I grab my sections that are misbehaving, I wet them with this, then I wrap them around my fingers, pin them, let them dry, and then after they dry, pull them out. So this has been amazing for that. I really like the scent. I guess it could be cucumbery. It's got the cucumber in the front, I believe, or is that a marula oil droplet? I just really love the scent. It's a nice scent. I would definitely recommend this one. If you're looking for something like that, absolutely purchase, because it's not expensive, it's everywhere. Hopefully you have access to it. It is something that I'm gonna repurchase and repurchase and repurchase probably forever. Now we have this brand that has been making the rounds inside of Instagram and YouTube. It is the Zotos Professional All About Curls brand, and this is sold at Sally's. And I've also seen it at my local Smith's, which is a Kroger brand, Kroger store. Let's start with the shower products. This is the Daily Cream Conditioner, and then we have the No Lather Cleanser. I really like this line. I absolutely loved it. It is a little bit pricier than most of your drugstore counterparts, but if you have a friend that is wavy, curly, if they've asked you for recommendations, if they tell you, oh, your hair looks great, what are you using? Anything like that, let them know about the method. Let them know that you are starting off or that you've been in this forever, and try these. If you haven't tried these, please do, because I really did love the brand. I felt that it behaved perfectly. It did what it needed to do. I didn't feel that it was outstanding and so much value for the money to replace all of my routine products. However, I do feel that these are very, very much the entry point to the method, because it's one line. I find it to be so convenient that it's one line, that everything is Curly Girl method friendly, and you can just say, go get this kit, which is, I'll put it on the screen, the kit of the samples, because this is what I got. Go get this kit, try it out for 30 days. Tell me if you find that avoiding the things that the Curly Girl method avoids has been helping your hair. And if it doesn't help your hair, then it might not be for you. But I feel that this is like the perfect Christmas gift for whoever is starting the method, or for whoever has curly hair and has asked you about what you use, or has mentioned that their products aren't working for them. For your loved ones, love them by showing them the way of the method, because it's helped so many of us, and it might help some other people. And if you are starting the method and you're looking at products for the first time, I would definitely recommend these. And no, I haven't worked with the brand. They don't know I exist. I believe they might have liked the post I made when I purchased these, but they don't know me. And then this one, it's the foam. It was good enough. I liked it. I remember styling just with it, and actually my Denman brush, because my hair was shorter when I was using these. I was loving using the Denman brush and combining it with a foam. It looked very, very, very good. It didn't have enough hold. We know how much I love my hold. If it's not gonna leave my hair as stiff as a rock, I don't want it. No, just kidding. It was really good. I quite liked it, and I would recommend it. And if you want to get your friend or your loved one or your mom or whoever the kit of the samples and also the foam, that would be amazing. I don't see how to include the foam with the gel and the cream and all of that. I use the foam by itself when I style with it, and I liked it. And then we have the gel and the cream. They're not shouting from the rooftops amazing, but as I said, it is something that I feel will get people started with a method, will get people introduced to the way of doing things, and then if they find that they want to try something else, they can incorporate it, and slowly but surely they might get rid of all of these, but it's gonna get them started. And I feel that you can just buy the box. It's one box, it's one purchase. I think it was like $10, $11. Hopefully this is available to you. I'm speaking as if everybody has access to the products I do. Sorry about that. But if you do have access, please try these out if you haven't already. And if you have friends that are starting off, or if you're starting off, this is a good starting point. I truly believe so. And I would purchase the full sizes of these, but I don't feel the need to do so, because I've already tried them. I have an opinion on them. I find that they're very good, but they haven't been outstanding to replace all of my staples. I don't feel that they're that good. I was going to run to my restroom and grab the products that are on my head right now, but I decided against it because I'm currently connected to my lavalier mic, so I don't want to mess with that right now, but I'll pop them on the screen. My shampoo is whatever shampoo my husband is using. And I buy him Curly Girl friendly products. He just trusts that whatever I buy him is going to work for his hair. That's what I get him, and then I steal the shampoo. Only the shampoo. He has his own products for everything else, and I have my own products for everything else, but we share the shampoo. Currently, it's the Natural Mother's Curly line or the Alba Botanicals shampoo. I think the conditioner is not CG, but the shampoo is. So I'll pop them on the screen. These have been really good at cleansing. I only need it to cleanse. As long as it cleanses, I'm good. It shouldn't be too heavy, it shouldn't be too drying, and then I'm good. I don't need it to do anything magnificent. I don't need it to be a heavy lifter in my routine. It just does the basics. It's a standard product. It can be very, very bland. It doesn't have to be fancy. For me, I don't find that I notice a big difference when I change my shampoos. I just don't. My conditioner. My conditioner is the, say it with me, if you've been watching me, you probably know what I'm using. The General Value Products Moisturizing Shampoo. Pop it on the screen. I have the bottle that is this size. The big one. Because I keep running through bottles and I decided to just get the big one, and the smaller ones are upside down because it's thick conditioner. They're upside down in my cabinets so that I can squeeze it out into the big bottle with the pump, because it's so much easier to have the pump instead of having to squeeze it out. If you're a lover of that conditioner as well, I recommend going that route. Get a pump and get the big bottle. It's just so good. But I'm gonna take a break from it. I want to try new things. I want to see what you guys are using. I want to expand my horizons and see if there's other star products out there that I haven't tried yet and they're just waiting for me to try them. And I have a lot in my stash. I'm gonna be good. I'm covered. Next, I apply my cream. I have been slightly squishing to condition without a bowl though. So not truly. I just squish in. I add a little bit of water through the shower. I add a little bit of product. You know the dance with the water and the product, and the squishing and the swishing. That's the squish to condition method. If you haven't heard of it, I'll leave the link to the video down below. I've been squishing to condition with my conditioner, and then after my conditioner, I add my cream. It is the Cantu Activating Curl Cream. It's just a staple. It smells like candy, and then it does what I need to do. It enhances my curls. It helps with frizz and clumping and hydration. I just love it. I just really love it. And in the summer times, for me in Utah, we have the perfect dew points for glycerin, and it's got quite a bit of that. I love that one. And then after my cream, I have been using the Mop Top Curling Custard. I think that's what it's called. It's got the kumquat smell. It smells amazing. I have found just this last time I showered, I used about 3 fingertips covered twice. And previously I had been using a lot less because I had seen people use a lot less. Maybe it is something that needs to be used in a bigger amount than I had previously used. I'm not in love with it. I don't feel that it's a staple. I feel that it might be slightly overpriced. It's a small container. It's smaller than this. It's about 8 ounces, maybe 12. This one is the 15. I would not repurchase, and I would not recommend it and shout it from the rooftops. It's an okay product. And then after that enhancer, the Mop Top Curling Custard, I use this. Yeah. And I haven't changed it. I did run through an Eco Styler flaxseed gel. I'll pop it on the screen. That one I liked, but I didn't absolutely love it. And when I say that I completely recommend Eco Styler as your gel, is because it has a lot of hold, a lot of hydration. I believe it's also very glycerin heavy. But keep in mind, it's mostly gotta be your only styler. I have noticed that it doesn't work well with every single cream, every single enhancer, every single conditioner even. When you apply your Eco Styler gel, you gotta first, before you apply it, mix it in your hand and see if it starts to look like cottage cheese when you mix it with other products that you're gonna use. And if it starts to look like cottage cheese, it's gonna leave cottage cheese like texture on your hair. It's not pretty. But if you love Eco Styler and you use it by yourself and you let it be the star of the party or the queen or the product, if you let it be the product, then it's gonna be the product. It's gonna perform for you and you're gonna love it. But yep, that was everything for right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you stop by again around the fall of 2019, my October birthday. There's only one birthday. Okay. It's so uncomfortable. I need to get a better chair and a better table and a better setup. Something so distraughting. I don't think that's a word. My feet are falling asleep. Oh, I don't know how much of this is gonna be salvageable.